Hello, my name is Christopher Scott from the Biblical Leadership blog at christopherscottblog.com, and today I'm giving a brief review of a book written by Hamlin Jr. called Embracing Followership: How to Thrive in a Leader-Centric Culture. And I'm doing a little video review today briefly. I got a copy of this book probably 6 months ago. It's been a while. I got an email, I think from the publisher or publicist, one of the two, asking if I'd like to read the book and use it in some of my writing and work. And as a thank you, I'm just doing this brief video review to talk about the book. So this has been a good book. It was not quite what I thought when I read it, but great book on followership. It's interesting. Probably not going to ever be a big seller. I'm sure the author knew that or publisher knew that, but followership is an important topic because, as you know, most people follow, not as many people lead. So you would think these books would be more popular somewhere, but probably not. So I wanted to read you a couple of good quotes from Hamlin Jr. here. He works at some type of a mission organization, a Christian mission organization. It doesn't say what it is in his bio, but I found his quotes on page 4 helpful here, where he says, "At its heart, followership is the complement to leadership. You can't have one without the other. This doesn't mean that followers are defined by what leaders are not. A follower is a leader's counterpart, not his or her opposite." I thought that was a really good example to show that followers are important, that while there might be a leader, one person that supervises 10 people, those 10 followers are going to get way more done than that one leader. Therefore, this is a really good and important topic. So in the book, he talks about followership, what it is. It's kind of interesting. He describes followership from followers. Then he describes followership from leaders. And then he describes leadership according to leaders. And then he describes leadership from followership. So it kind of gives all the, attacks a topic from different angles and goes about it. And then he talks to followers about their obligations and what those are, and talks to them about that and what followers can contribute. And I'm not going to go through all the things that he says in here, but he talks about expectations and ownership, developing, how you can support and develop your leader, how you can guide from behind, some of the things like that. So it's been a good book. I appreciate it. It's not sure if it's a book I would recommend a leader buy and give to his followers, but if there's a group of maybe 4 or 5 people that work on a team together and work collaboratively, this would be a great book for them to study and work through together and talk about. But again, you want to be careful. Me, if I oversee 15 people, I'm not going to buy this big book and give it to them as a way to get them to follow me well. But if I'm working on a team, this is definitely a book I would love to read with the team that I work with. So, Embracing Followership, Hamlin Jr. Find it on Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, I'm sure, Kindle, all that good stuff, iBooks and everything. Good book. Just wanted to give it a brief review. Thanks again for tuning in.